Game 4 of the Western Conference semifinals. The Rockets have their backs against the wall, down 3 games to none. Can the dream of defying history by doing what no team has done before drive them to victory? It's a must-win Game 4 against Atlanta. Will there be a round 2 upset in the cards? It's coming up next.
It's Game 4 of the Western Conference semifinals. This should be a good one, and 2K Sports welcomes you to the NBA playoffs. I'm Kevin Harlan, excited to share the broadcast table tonight with Greg Anthony and Richard Jefferson. And we'll hear from Allie LaForce on the sideline. A look at Atlanta's opening lineup. We've got Nance, Bailey out there with Mason. Then it's Spears, and it's Edwards in at the 2-guard spot. And for Houston, we've got Quentin Grimes. Jabari Smith is out there with Victor Wembanyama. Then it's Dalton Connect, and it's Wolf in at the point. Here we go. The Rockets win the tip. Pass to Connect. Smith sets the pick for Connect. Off to a good start as he hits his first shot attempt.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Easy possessions like that literally are just a gift. You just dream of them. You would gladly take those.
Oh, here's Edwards. And out of bounds as the Rockets gain possession. Now we'll hear from Allie LaForce, and she's got a story for us. An update. Allie?
I caught up with Coach Ime Udoka. His team is facing off with the Ant-Man, Anthony Edwards. As far as how they plan to defend him, Coach said it'll be a team effort. They plan to rotate who has him defensively, and Coach's words were, Ant is so special. You have to guard him with the numbers. Guys?
All right, Allie, thanks.
You love seeing Smith Jr. be assertive off the catch. Great shot.
Pass to Mason. Nice ball movement here by Atlanta. Here's Bailey. It's rebounded by Houston. They need to put the big loss on Tuesday in the back of their mind.
Bad outing offensively. You break that game down, their issues were pretty clear.
Won't win games in this league with an offensive night like that. They've got some things to figure out.
Here is Edwards. The Rockets making the shot. Pass to Field. 6 on the shot clock. They need this. Rebound by Smith. Rockets have gotten their first 3 shots to go in for to start off this game. The first quarter of action, 2 minutes in. In the corner, it's Wembanyama. Over Nance. A shot by Wembanyama, no good. A slow start for Atlanta in this one. Looking for the first basket of the game. A nice shot by Pierce.
And that's exactly what he's looking for, draining the triple.
Here's Wolf. Here in the first, just under 2.5 minutes played so far. And it's Wembanyama with the jam.
Does Wemby even need to jump to dunk? No. Must be nice.
Oh, here's Edwards. He's guarded by Grimes. Left side, Edwards. Over Grimes. Edwards, no good.
That's another miss. Already they've missed 3 out of 4 to start.
Smith's shot is good.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
Pass to Bailey. Here's Spears. For 3, Edwards connects from 3-point range.
And this is big for Edwards' confidence, wanting to keep hitting from downtown and stretching that defense.
Here's Connect. Smith for 3. Hits it from 3-point range. Smith's got 8.
Oh, this is the kind of start they were hoping for.
Outside, Edwards. Bailey passes to Edwards. Nance sets a screen for Edwards. the front of the rim and out.
Not sure what the D was doing there. Clearly a breakdown. You can ill afford to give a guy like him that good a look.
Now that's how you fire up your teammate. Smith put a little extra on it.
Just a terrific perspective of that dunk from the Connected Cam, brought to you by AT&T. Atlanta trails by 10. Nance outside. Pass to Edwards. And here is Mason. There's the three. Edwards with another miss.
And to put things simply, this has not been his quarter.
Wembanyama passes to Wolf. Here's Wembanyama. Pass to Wolf. Smith on the wing. And the Rockets hit again from deep.
Talk about putting a team on your back. He has been dominant this quarter, and I don't think they are winning without him.
Now Bailey. Here's Mason. And the rejection by Wembanyama. And it's Houston's ball. They're on a 19-6 run. Here's Wolf. Hasn't made one yet. Smith with a screen on Edwards. Houston needs to get a shot. Here's Connect. Atlanta with the rebound. Now Fears. Pass to Bailey. And finished off by Bailey.
And no doubt they'd love to see him get a lot more of those opportunities.
And that deficit will go away quickly if he does, Greg. Here's Wolf. Now Wembanyama. Covered by Nance. Wembanyama against Nance. Wembanyama down low. Nance with the rebound.
That's not the type of opportunity he fails to convert very often.
Bailey passes to Nance. Right side, Edwards. Over grind. And no good. Trying to use the glass.
You know, some people could say he's struggling on offense this period. I like to think it's more of drowning. Just can't seem to find his confidence. They'd run this all night if they could, setting up Wembanyama perfectly.
They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
And so now a timeout called by Jason Kidd. He's ready to talk things through with them. Making some changes. Blacks checked in for Bailey. And Scoot Henderson subbed in for Fears. And here's Nance. No scoring in this one. Mason kicks to Henderson. 20 feet out. Just 5 on the clock. The shot's good from Nance.
And when you've got a big man who can shoot from distance like that, what a huge advantage.
Rockets leading by 10. Here's Palmer. To the left side wing. Wembanyama down low. Working on Nance. That shot misses.
Just doing the job on the backboard.
Anderson looking it over. Pass to Black. Over Jones. Kept alive by Atlanta. Nance, no good. And so Wembanyama will bring it up for Houston. 10-point lead. Here's Palmer. Henderson defending. Outside, Jones. To the paint. Here's Wembanyama. And it's Wembanyama with the jam.
I like their focus coming in. Terrific execution so far.
Couldn't come up with a much better start than this. They just have to keep it going.
Edwards, no good.
Just an ugly show from him offensively. Yep, no way to describe it, just ugly, and that hasn't helped.
Here's Smith. James Smith with the stop.
Their play on both ends has been superb. We'll see if they can maintain the momentum.
They came out and bum-rushed them. Huge difference in activity level from both teams tonight.
Now here's Nance over Wembanyama. And he stays with it. Back to Nance. Another shot. It's rebounded by Houston. Now here is Smith. 15 points in the game. Wembanyama looking it over. Over Nance. The shot by Wembanyama, no good. Atlanta trails by 14. Black finds Nance. Henderson, bounce pass. Feeds away. Nance, no good.
And he has definitely been struggling in this quarter.
Yeah, he needs to mix things up on the offense. He simply just can't keep missing shots at this rate because he's destroying his teammates.
And so now a timeout called by Jason Kidd. He's going to take this chance to talk to his guy.
Well, it's been an express lane to the rim. Coach can't be happy about that.
Yeah, we can see over here. The coach, he has some choice words for his team. Words we cannot repeat.
Atlanta making a switch here. Here's a look at the 2K leaderboard with the list of the best shooters during the postseason. Fifth is Ace Bailey.
And guys, that shooting percentage of his has been spectacular since the start of the playoffs. He has been completely locked in.
.137 left here in the opening quarter. Black with it. Still without a basket. And that one's good by Henderson.
Obviously, this guy has a talent for scoring. Able to problem solve for whatever the defense tosses at him.
Pass to Wembanyama. It's good from long range. Wembanyama's got 13.
Defensively, they've got to pick up the intensity. Hard to win surrendering this high a field goal percentage.
56 seconds left to play in the first. Bailey, and the layup's good off the glass. Bailey's got his second basket of the night.
Yeah, another nice bucket down low. They've really been able to work the ball into the post effectively here so far.
Here's Mobo. Back to connect. Pass to Palmer. 6 to shoot. Now connect. Here's Mobo. No good from outside. 5 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Black the pass to Durant. Here's Black. Out to Henderson. Drills the three-pointer. Henderson's got his second basket.
Smart decision to kick it out to another guy once the defense is fixated on him in the paint.
Floats it up for Wembanyama. And Wembanyama throws it down.
And they have owned the paint so far, and the score reflects it.
It also allows them to play inside out, which will make them even more difficult to defend.
Jabari Smith has been leading the charge for the Rockets. He delivered 9 points from three-point range that quarter. Terrific work from distance. And don't go away. We'll be right back. And we welcome you back to 2K Sports coverage of the Western Conference semifinals. Now let's take a moment to get your guys' take on the scoring so far for the Rockets.
So far, they haven't had to force anything. They're swinging the ball around and turning good passing into points.
And in addition, the three-point shooting has been dialed in tonight. They seem poised for a big game from deep.
On the court for Atlanta, Bailey out there with Purdue. Then there's Jalen Duren. Then it's Henderson. And it's Black in at the point guard. Here's Connect. Pass to Mobo. From outside, off the mark. Atlanta trails by 14. Now, here's Duren. Nice ball movement here by Atlanta. Here's Purdue. That 3 off the mark. Houston's gone 4-6 from outside the arc tonight. Mobo gets the basket. Mobo's got the opening field goal of the second quarter for the Rockets. And here's Henderson. He'll bring it up for Atlanta. Pass to Purdue. Here's Bailey. Henderson outside. Lets it go from 14. And that one comes up a bit short. Rockets leading by 16. Here's Palmer. Scoreless thus far. Three-pointer. Duren pulls it in. Atlanta trails by 16. To Purdue, and here's Henderson. Now here's Duren. He's guarded by Connect. Black carries it from three-point range.
No one there to contest, so he just drops it in like he's at the rec league.
They set the screen. Here's Mobo. He's guarded by Purdue, and that one's good. His second basket of 4, shooting 50%.
When you allow good scorers to get uncontested shots at the rim, no wonder you're losing.
That's a great possession. Put your best players in a position to succeed.
Henderson, no good.
And even without that 3-ball dropping for him, the defense should have done more on that last play.
Pass to Bona. Up top, Connect. Here's Palmer. On the wing, Jones. Purdue with the rebound. The Atlanta trails by 15. Black look in the post. That one falls. His second basket of the game. He's now 2 for 3. Rockets have gone 2 of 5 from the field here in the second quarter, shooting 40%. And so the timeout taken here by Ime Udoka. He's going to have a discussion on the sideline. Victor Wembanyama is checked in for the Rockets. Atlanta also making some changes here. Nancy's checked in for Jalen Duren, and Fears is subbed in for Purdue. Just under 3.5 minutes played here in the second quarter. Jones against Henderson. Pass to Wembanyama. The Rockets with another miss.
Just enough coverage to bother that three-point attempt.
And good that time. Nance has got 5.
Yeah, I love the communication and the chemistry between those teammates.
Here's Palmer. Nothing on the board. Four on the shot clock. Here's Mobo. No good on the 3. The Atlanta trails by 11. Pass to Henderson. Here's Bailey. In the corner, Henderson with it. In the corner, Nance with it. The 3 drains it from beyond the arc. He's got 8.
Nice ball movement there. Delivered the pass right on time.
Pass to Mobo. Back to connect. Takes a 3. Atlanta with the rebound.
Locking the arc down. Defense knows it's on them to scare off those shots.
They get the rebound. Launches a 3. Tries again. Got a piece of it. And they're able to recover. On the wing, Nance. Pass to Bailey. Here's Fears. Nance sets a screen for Fears. He gets that one. Fears has got his second bucket.
Pick works well there. Not much resistance from the D.
Yeah, that just comes down to a lack of effort. The defender has to do a better job.
Put it down!
Way to get up.
Wow, and that sort of showmanship is just deflating right now to a team trying to get back into a game like this.
Ouch, Greg, that is definitely an emphasis jam. A big apostrophe or exclamation point, maybe even a question mark. For 3, Nance. Nance with another miss.
And the defense dodged one right there. Not the guy you want to leave open.
Pass to Mobo. These players can flat out shoot the rock. The 2K leaderboard shows us the top 3-point shooters in the playoffs. Houston shooting their first free throws here tonight.
Taking 2 shots.
And he knocks down the first one. And that's good as he hits both of his shots. Atlanta trails by 10. Pass to Fear. Now Nance. It's rebounded by Houston. Wembanyama's got 7 rebounds in the game.
Let's just say his subpar shooting is just one reason why they are trailing in this ball game.
Intercepted all by himself. Here's Edwards. And the rejection by Wembanyama.
Oh, stopped at the rim. Victor using his reach to shut that bad boy down.
And that kind of stifling effort on defense needs another look.
Well, they didn't make it this far by giving up easy ones. And now their defense is in overdrive.
Smith checked in for the Rockets. Jones comes in for Dalton Connect. And a switch here also for Atlanta. Henderson's checked in. Here's Fear. He has 5. Pass to Edwards. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle and 2 shots coming up.
And this is Edwards' game. When he's aggressive and trying to score, it really puts a lot of pressure on the defense.
It's his first trip to the line. And the first one at the line is good.
And what you love about Edwards is how intense he is. Guy plays hard every minute he's on the floor.
So 1 for 2 that time with the strike.
An already legendary trash talker and fiery competitor. Edwards' hunger to win and be an all-time great is admirable.
And the shot goes in.
No, he's been locked all the way in from the floor, and he's the #1 reason why they're winning right now.
Inside, here's Fear. Second shot opportunity. And it's going to be a goaltending call here, so they'll count the bucket.
That's a very close call. I'm sure he thinks it's a clean block, but looks like it was on the way down.
And so Wembanyama will bring it up for the Houston Rockets. 17 points was their biggest margin. Smith for 3. Offensive rebound. Wembanyama with that soft touch around the rim.
There is no defensive rebound that is secure with Wemby lurking. That's a good play.
Here's Wolf. And the 3 ball is good.
I love that possession for them, ending with an assisted bucket.
Pass to Grimes. Houston moving it around. For 3, Smith. Nance with the rebound. Nance has got rebound number 9 now. What an effort here tonight. A nice shot by Fears. Fears has got 9.
He has gotten into a great rhythm here in this quarter, playing with just bundles of confidence.
Here's Wembanyama, covered by Nance. Here's Wolf. Atlanta with the rebound. Fears has got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Pass to Black. Oh, here's Edwards. And here's Nance, defended by Wembanyama. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. Atlanta shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw shots of the night. That free throw good from Nance. Mason, he checked in for Atlanta. Bailey comes in for Black. Both free throws good from Nance.
And they're getting to the line a lot in this quarter, guys, and it hasn't been by accident.
Pass to Grimes. Smith against Mason. Wembanyama sets a screen for Smith over Mason. Smith finds Wembanyama. Bailey with the ball. Jones covering. And here is Mason. Outside Edwards. Shot clock at 6. Over to the left wing. Here's Fear. And there's the foul on the shot. He'll go to the line for 2. Atlanta shooting their 5th and 6th free throws of the game. And the first one drops. Houston making a switch here. Bobo's checked in. Both good from the line that time.
Probably as close to a sure thing as you can have at the free throw line.
Screen by Smith. Puts up a 3. Mobo can't hit. Atlanta's gone for the 3-pointers 7 times here in the second and been successful 3 times. Pass to Nance. Now Fear. The shot's good on the assist by Nance. Fears has got the lead up to 1 now for Atlanta. And so the timeout taken here by Ime Udoka. Coach is going to take a few minutes to regroup and go over the strategy. Take this chance now to show you the list of the postseason scoring leaders. Victor Wembanyama is second.
And he's taken off on a tremendous scoring streak at the perfect time. I mean, obviously, he's established himself as a premier playoff performer.
Rockets trail. 1:37 left now here in the second. Pass to Wolf. Over Fear. Wolf shot's good.
I want to say that that's great vision from Wemby, but he can see everything from that height, anticipating that the player is going to be with him.
Now Bailey. Mason looking around. Now Bailey. It's deflected. It's stolen by Wembanyama. And the rejection by Wembanyama. Throws it down despite the man right in his face. A chance here for a 3-point play.
Attacking in transition, the most consistent way to generate easy looks.
Yeah, when you hustle on the break like he does, good things tend to happen.
The line for Houston, Mobo. 1 shot.
And that one misses.
Well, here in the second quarter, he's starting to dial up his aggressiveness as far as working himself to the free throw line.
Now Fears. 14 points for him. Pass to Mason. A 3-ball. That's in, and he found his range with that one. Now 1 for 2.
And what kind of defense was that? You can't give up wide open threes like that. What are you doing?
Here's Mobo. Screen by Smith. Mobo can't hit.
And he continues to cast away, but the results just haven't been there tonight.
There's a 4-second difference from the shot clock to the game clock. And it's Bailey in the corner. That's in, coming off the assist from Edwards. Now it's a 3-point Atlanta lead. Wembanyama with it. For the 3. And no good on the last second attempt this time. And that's it for the first half of action in what's been a very close game here. It's Atlanta up 3. Now we've got a moment now. Let's go courtside to Allie LaForce. Allie.
And I'm here with Coach Jason Kidd. Tell me, Coach, what do you want your defensive priorities to be in the second half?
Well, they got some talented guys on that side, so we got to protect the paint. And, you know, we got to contest the twos. We're giving up too many layups, but we settled in here, so we're in a good spot.
No easy ones for them in the second half. Thanks, Coach.
All right, Allie, thank you for that interview. And we'll be back with more basketball in just a moment.
Hey there, everybody. Halftime of Game 4 upon us, and it's a close game so far for Atlanta.
Sometimes it takes everyone on your roster. Guys have to come in, play their roles, and execute.
Yeah, impressive performance by their second unit. Looking at the scenario for the Houston Rockets. Guys, if you had to come up with one word to describe their situation in this series, what would it be?
Question for the panel. Is long shot one word or two?
Yes.
It's not looking good.
Well, I think it's long hyphen shot. So,
let's pretend it's one word.
Well, Cancun, that's the word that they should be thinking about.
Well played, well played. We'll see how they do. And that's a halftime wrap. Let's get back to the second half with the call by Kevin Harlan and the crew.
And we welcome you back to Game 4 on 2K Sports. We're seeing a tremendous game from Victor Wembanyama.
And with all the pressure he must have felt coming into this one, it didn't faze him one bit. Fantastic start.
His performance shows no sign of any nerves. Great job controlling your emotions.
Smith is out there with Connect. Then there's Quentin Grimes. Then there's Wembanyama. And it's Wolf at the point guard position. That's the 5 for Houston right now. That's good from Fears on the assist from Edwards.
The assist.
Fears has got the lead up to 5 now for Atlanta. Here's Wolf. Wembanyama outside. Oh, 3-ball. Wembanyama.
A 7-footer with a good stroke. Didn't show him that confidence in range.
Now Bailey. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. And it's Connect in the corner. And another 3 for Houston.
Wow, what a pass there. He made that a very easy basket with that setup.
They're going to turn it over. They couldn't get it in bounds that time.
Just lost his head out there. It'll happen if you're pushing a little too hard.
Second half of basketball, just over a minute played so far.
And of the last 6 baskets, 5 have come on the interior. This is just smash mouth physical basketball, guys.
Here's Bailey. He's guarded by Connect. Edwards getting the close range, too.
Oh, nice use of the pick and roll. Edwards loves involving himself in those sets.
Here's Wolf. Pass to Wembanyama. Connect with a wide open look. No good on the triple.
Yeah, but they're 3 of 4 to start the second half.
Here's Fear. 2 minutes into the second half of play now. And the basket by Bailey. Bailey's got 9 points.
Yeah, that was the 3rd straight high percentage look the defense has allowed. The defenders have got to start putting bodies on bodies.
Here's Smith. Nance with the rebound. Nance is for Atlanta. They've gone 3 of 4 so far in the 3rd quarter from the field. Pretty good start to the half. And looks like the illegal pick was set. Yep, that's right. That'll get their attention.
It's really been a tale of 2 halves, hasn't it, guys? As far as taking care of the basketball, immaculate at halftime, but he's had too many miscues here in the second half.
Pass to Grimes. To the inside. Here's Wembanyama. To the middle. Got a piece of it. Like it's 6. Nance with the rebound.
And gotta like what they've been doing down low in the post.
Here's Spears. Pass to Bailey. Stolen by Connect. And there's the drive. Stolen by Mason. Oh, and a fast break for Atlanta. Edwards, no good. And there's the basket. Whistle blows and a chance for a 3-point play. Going to the line for 1.
Hard work pays off with a rebound and a bucket. That's just great fundamentals.
Atlanta shooting their 7th attempt at the foul line in this one. Free throw good from Nance. Just under 3.5 minutes played here in the 3rd quarter. And Wembanyama outside. Pass to Connect. Down to 5 on the shot clock. They could use a bucket. Rebound Atlanta. Nance has got rebound number 17, if you can believe that. Fears with it. 16 points for him. And the rejection by Wembanyama. And we have to take another glance at that powerful rejection.
And that block was something. It's the playoffs, and every possession and defensive stop matters.
And so now a timeout called by Jason Kidd. He's going to take a few moments here to check in with his team and regroup. Let's take a look at the players who have pulled down the most rebounds during this postseason. Victor Wembanyama, 3rd.
He's dialed up his rebounding here in the postseason. There's something about the big games that bring out the best in him.
Here's Fear. And the rebound goes to the Rockets.
I didn't see that miss coming. I mean, he's usually been money from that range.
And the dunk by Smith.
Just taking off. Smith showing you why you cannot leave an opening because this man will find you.
And here's Edwards. He's got 6. Here's Nance. Again with the block.
A defensive stalwart so far. That's 6 blocks.
Greg protecting the rim. Love the hustle. Oh, here's Edwards. He's guarded by Grimes. Clock is at 3. They get it back. Over to the wing. Bailey passes to Edwards. Pass to Bailey. Here's Fears. Nance a screen. Tries yet again. Fears' shot is off. And so Wembanyama will bring it up for Houston. Trailing by 2. Wolf passes to Wembanyama. He nails it. Edwards out up. Wembanyama has got 26.
When Wemby is feeling himself, he is as deadly as any player on the planet.
Nice ball movement here by Atlanta. Nance sets a screen for Bailey. Driving to the basket. And stolen by Wembanyama. Here's Smith. And the Rockets getting another bucket right there.
And they've had assists now on their last 3 baskets.
Pass to Bailey. Back to Edwards. Edwards with another miss.
One made 3 formed for the game. Does he focus closer in? Let's see.
Here's Wolf. Now Wembanyama. Covered by Nance. Wembanyama down low. Working on Nance. Anthony Edwards with the rebound. Atlanta's gotten blank from three-point land so far in the third. Still 0 for 3. Pass to Mason. They need this one. Smith with some nice D. Houston's gone into the three-point range 4 times since halftime and buried 2 of them. Now Grimes. Wembanyama a screen. Grimes with the bucket. And the Rockets lead by 5.
And the lack of effort to fight over the screen there makes that an easy shot.
Yeah, as soon as these guys feel contact, they are just disappearing like they're not even there. You got to show some fire and keep defending.
And so now a timeout called by Jason Kidd. He's going to make some adjustments to the game plan. Elbows checked in, and Jones subbed in for Quentin Grimes. Anthony Black's checked in for Atlanta. Rockets on defense. 17 points was their biggest margin. On the wing, Nance. Defended by Wembanyama. Shot clock at 5. And they get it. Mobo with the rebound.
got to find easier shots when you're already struggling. That's not going to get it.
Pass to Jones. Here's Mobo. Here's Connect. Lays it up off the glass. Now it's a 7-point Houston lead.
I'm sorry, that's poor defense down low again. It's been a mismatch thus far in the paint.
Up top, Edwards, defended by Jones. Edwards passes to Nance. And the rebound goes to the Rockets. Then Benyama's. Mason against Smith. Jones looking for an opening. Back to Smith. Shoots the three. Connect. No good.
He's been off. Still, they're up, so not all is lost.
Pass to Bailey. Nice ball movement here by Atlanta. And here is Mason. Fires the three. Gets the three-pointer to fall. Mason's got his second bucket of the night.
And with that three-pointer, how about ending that 11-0 run by the Rockets?
Connect finds Wembanyama. Now here's Jones. Now Smith. Wembanyama outside. Oh, Wembanyama answers right back.
This is his second three this half. He's getting even more bold at half.
Pass to Mason. Over Smith. It'll go. The Rocket lead is cut to just 5 points on the basket from Mason.
How do you stop a good fadeaway jumper? That's a trick question.
Down low. Now Connect. A floater. Black. No good.
The defense ready for him on that possession. They had to be because he is so strong in the paint.
Pass to Wembanyama. Here's Mobo. Off target from three-point range. Here's Black. He's guarded by Connect. And here's Edwards from the arc. And he's good on the three ball. And now just a 2-point Rocket lead. And so the timeout taken here by Ime Udoka. He made the decision to huddle up with his guys and talk about strategy. Deciding to change it up. .137 left here in the third quarter. To the inside. It's stolen by Bailey. Pass to Black for the lead. Another three for Atlanta. And guys, let's get your take on the hustle stats for Atlanta.
They've been defending with excellent anticipation all game long. Just look at how many times they've managed to get their hands on the ball.
And I'll tell you, the energy they've shown in the open floor, boy, it has been terrific. Doing a phenomenal job converting in those situations.
Bailey with the ball. Holmes covering. Black the pass to Duran. Pass to Henderson. Duran a screen. And Scoot Henderson good for 3. Henderson's got 8 points.
If you give him that kind of separation, oh, he's going to take full advantage.
Outside, Jones. Here's Mobo. To the middle. Shot to stop the run. And Wembanyama throws it down.
Going to Wembanyama, any chance you get just makes a whole lot of sense. Victor is really on fire tonight.
Pass to Black. There's 18 seconds left to play in the third. That one goes in. Bailey's got 4 this quarter.
Important points there. Got him on a nice play, getting the ball inside and right to the bucket.
2 on the clock. Love the confidence from Wembanyama.
Feeling it. No doubt about it. He's definitely feeling it right now. Shooting a terrific percentage from the field.
3 quarters of play in a close game here. It's Atlanta as they end the third quarter with a massive 16-7 run. It's the NBA on 2K Sports from Toyota Center. And let's go back to a terrific pass that we're calling tonight our State Farm assist of the game.
And I'm glad this was the pick because I love this pass. Such a great dish. That's what I call court vision.
That wasn't a better pass in the game, almost like he had a sixth sense.
And I know I speak for all of us when I say I can't wait to see what kind of finish awaits us here in the fourth quarter. On the court for Atlanta, Anthony Black is out there with Nance. Then it's Spears. Then it's Grady Dick. And it's Henderson in at the shooting guard. On the wing, Nance. Off the mark there with the three-point shot.
The D has to respect his range. He made 2 in the first half, and he's capable of draining even more here in the second.
Out to the right wing. Back to Jones. 5 to shoot. Pass to connect. The 3. Atlanta with the rebound.
And as long as he keeps missing from deep, the D will keep letting him fire away. He's just off from range right now.
Shakes him. Out to Nance. Fires the 3. Sinks the triple. And Atlanta leads by 3.
And they're getting their points now almost exclusively from the triple. 4 of their last 5 makes are from beyond the arc.
Holmes with a screen on Henderson. To Holmes. And some nice passing there by Houston. Here's Connect. And they wasted no time getting those 3 points back. Connect's got it all tied up now for Houston. Pass to Nance. Here's Dick. Now Black. And Atlanta again with the bucket.
And the lack of effort to fight over the screen there makes that an easy shot.
Yeah, as soon as these guys feel contact, they are just disappearing like they're not even there. You got to show some fire and keep defending.
Pass to Bona. Nance with the rebound.
And not allowing the shooter even an inch of breathing room on that one.
I'm sure they'll think twice about shooting against him next time.
And it's Connect in the corner. Here's Bona. They set the pick. Jones, no one around him. And that won't go, missing the go-ahead bucket. Atlanta's gone 1 of 2 from three-point range here in the fourth. Here's Black, and Jones sends it back. Pass to Holmes. Here's Connect. Dick defending. Jones the pass to Holmes. Nance comes with the double team. Mobo. The Rockets again can't hit. And here's Henderson. He'll bring it up for Atlanta. They've They've only given up 5 points here in the fourth quarter, and that one drops for him.
How about these big shots for him in the fourth? He has been locked and loaded offensively.
And timeout is called by Ime Udoka. And clearly an important juncture. He's going to have some choice words with his team. He's checked in for the Rockets. And a switch here also for Atlanta. Mason's checked in. Right now, let's take a moment here to catch up with Allie LaForce on the sidelines.
Well, over the break, I listened to Ime Udoka's huddle. Coach telling the team, we're right in this. We have to keep fighting. If we can get consecutive stops, we've got a shot. We'll see if they can come back, guys.
Okay, Allie, thank you. Over 3.5 minutes through the final quarter now. And Benyama outside. Back to connect. That's good, and it's Benyama with the assist. Benyama has got his 4th assist with that last one here tonight. Here's Spears. Pass to Nance. 11 feet away. No good that time. Rockets have gone 3 of 7 from the floor in the fourth. That's a 42% mark in the quarter. Here's Wembanyama. Five on the clock. Here's Connect. Can't tie it up as that one's no good. Atlanta's gone 1 of 2 from three-point range here in the fourth. Pass to Fear. Mobo with the rebound. Mobo's got his 4th rebound in this one. Wembanyama. Wembanyama sets a screen for Jones. And no good. Had a chance to take the lead there. Atlanta's shooting about 42% so far. Out to Nance. It's stolen by Wembanyama. Pass to connect. Houston moving the ball around. Wembanyama. A screen on Henderson to take the lead. Wembanyama, no good.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can count on him to continue this one.
Here's Black. Mason with it. Here's over home. Atlanta again, missing.
Great contest by the defense, and he's unable to hit that tough fadeaway.
Now connect. It's Wembanyama at the elbow to tie it up, and that's 2 points on the layup. Wembanyama's got the game tied up here for the Rockets.
At well over 7 feet tall, inside is easy money for Victor.
Here's Spears. Mason for 3. The rebound by Victor Wembanyama. Wembanyama's got rebound number 17, if you can believe that. And it's blocked. Pass to Nance. Misses from close range.
I mean, that can happen to anyone, but it's ugly every time it does.
And you have to feel for him. That's the kind of miss that will stick with you for a little bit.
Now, Wembanyama, guarded by Mason, to take the lead. Fouled in the act of shooting. Gets the bucket anyway, so a three-point play chance for him.
And Wemby just able to see over that contact, plus converts through the foul.
And guys, what do you think about the offensive approach so far that we've seen for the Rockets?
Oh, they've been punishing the inside defense consistently in this one. Look, it's been a very productive area of the floor for them.
And another stat that they've excelled at is points off assists. They're moving the ball around and creating great looks for one another.
You throw good, Wembanyama.
We've already run out of ways to describe Wembanyama. Alien, freak, superstar, probably not anything from this world.
There's the lob to the hoop. Going by Connect. Pass to Wolf. Back to Connect. Another miss by Houston. Atlanta trails by 3. Here's Bailey. Here's Nance. And the rejection by Wembanyama. Here's Grimes. Wembanyama outside. Just 5 to shoot. Pass to Wolf. Off target from outside. And so Edwards will bring it up for Atlanta. Inside, trying to end the drought.
Oh, nice read there from Edwards. He's all for sharing the wealth.
It's been a nice stretch for them offensively.
I mean, the communication's great. The movement's been really good. This is solid team basketball.
Pass to Connect. Here's Wembanyama. Covered by Nance. Nance with some nice D. Atlanta's gone 1 of 3 from outside the arc since we've reached the 4th quarter. Edwards kicks to Mason. Bailey fires. It's good.
Ice. He has absolute ice in his veins. This guy, he lives for these moments.
And they come back with a 3 of their own.
Whatever adjustments were made in half, boy, they are working. He's looking like a different player since the break.
And Jason Kidd is called timeout. Clearly, he's got something his players need to hear, and immediately. Nance down low. Defended by Wembanyama.
Nothing is going his way in this half offensively. Really having a hard time finding his shot.
And that's in there.
That is where you want to see Wendy, making big plays in big moments.
He takes it in. Gleason against Smith. Here's Edwards. Does 5 on the clock. Jumper is off. Houston leading by 3. Smith. Oh, the one-handed hammer.
There is just a hunger to Smith's game, and I think that helps fuel him in these big moments.
That's their first personal foul. Second team foul. At the line for one, Jabari Smith Jr.
And that tacks another big point onto the league. Great and one play showing us now a little bit of that killer instinct.
Edwards on the bounce. And again unable to change the momentum here. Now Smith. Here's Wolf. Here is Wembanyama. With it. Now Bailey. From outside, knocks down the 3.
And those are the types of shots down the stretch that win you ball games.
Rockets leading by 3. .102 left in the game. Wembanyama, big time fade away.
He has the talent of the greats. It's just, can he dominate late game like all the greats have? Wemby getting it done.
Edwards. That's in there.
Such a gutsy player. Edwards wants to be the guy taking big shots.
They'll be trying to take as much time off the clock as they can.
Exactly. Expect to see longer possessions from this point on.
This isn't a done deal yet, but they have got to move quick.
Yeah, they need to focus on scoring every possession and not turning over the ball.
And they go to the intentional foul.
The line for Houston. 2 shots.
He hits the first one, and that gives them a 4-point cushion. And so he drops them both. It's a 5-point game.
Gets them to fall, and those are huge free throws. It's now a 2-possession game.
And we've got a timeout called by Jason Kidd. There was no hesitating. He wants to talk to the team right now. 21 seconds left to play in the final quarter. Ace Bailey misses the three. And now they decide to foul intentionally.
Team foul.
Good on the first, and that increases their lead to 6. And the second free throw, no good. A tough break there. Shoots the three. Down he goes for 3.
And obviously his momentum from the last game has carried over here tonight.
He's just riding the wave of momentum right now, getting to his spots and keeping things simple on the offensive side.
And we've got a timeout called from Ime Udoka. This is a huge moment, folks, in this game. And he wants to be prepared. So it's a narrow victory for the Rockets, pulling it out for the W. Backs against the wall, Greg, but they showed us tonight they are not done yet.
You can just never count this group out. I mean, unlikely to see a full comeback, but we've seen it before.
Yeah. Well, that'll do it, folks. Glad you could join us for the Western Conference semifinals. Along with Greg Anthony, Richard Jefferson, and Allie LaForce, this is Kevin Harlan. Thank you so much for watching tonight's presentation. But first, let's reveal our player of the game, Victor Wembanyama.